And g'day, mate. We're live. We're back on the community map. I scrapped it and redid it because we failed. Well, they failed. I was offline. I was asleep, but they failed. So we're back on the community map, going again, and jump in chat. Hello, guys. Stream is up. Stream is up.
Yeah,
Stream is running.
Last night was not fun, man. I died like 15, 20 times.
Oh, that sounds like you didn't die nearly enough.
Right. Heaven. It was just a never-ending death cycle.
Well, people keep saying it's too easy.
Oh no, it's just fine the way it is now.
Oh, okay, good. You don't want it harder?
No.
No, okay. I should probably craft an SMG.
If you go back to the starting square where the writing is, there's a bunch in a box over there.
That's alright. I've got a new one. New one being delivered. And my pistol goes... Where the hell's that science pack? That one. We need a belt from spawn to there.
Spaghetti.
So what science pack are we up to? Looks like they're all done. Oh no, fluids.
Yeah, sauce.
Some science pack over here does boilers. What the hell? Boiler, one of them. Hey Twilight, oh I forgot to change that setting for Twilight.
Steel is something.
I'd have to click 1,000 times, Twilight. I'm sorry, next stream. Are you still in Steam or making it the science pack? Making it the science pack, probably. What settings is that? I was going to drop the bitrate. Because it was pointing out that my bitrate's awfully high. And it could be lower. That's nice about these belts of coal. I don't have any belts. Believe it or not. You know, the fact that I just got back. We started in Australia. Steam runs okay so far tonight. Good to hear. No, I wanted those things as I ran past. And I want those things. All the way back there.
Right, JD, take a look at spawn. Where I am.
Excellent! I love it! Exactly what we needed. It's important that all these deaths actually go towards a worthwhile endeavor. Science. Eb 42, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the madhouse, where I drop everybody in Australia and then they complain that they got eaten by biters. What did you expect? The mouse is not centered? Ah, oh, really? Thank you. At least it's not a save with 16 gig to load it. It takes 5 minutes to reload every time. Okay, that's done, that's done. I came to get belts and went way past where belts may live. Could just craft the belts. Sure.
JD, stand still for a second.
Oh, does it involve belts or armor? Belts.
Oh, wow, we just pissed them off.
Did you sneeze at a biter, did you?
If you look down to the bottom southwest of the base, you'll see me and Nana out there trying to get rid of bases.
Yeah. See, one of you should put down turrets and one of you should load the turrets.
That's what we've been doing.
Good. There you go.
We're just slowly walking it forward wall by wall.
More belts, more belts.
Ah, shit.
That's around the wrong way. That science pack goes in there. Hang on. There's 2 science packs in this belt. Can these science builds do 2 science packs, can they? I'll take that as a yes. Nope, can't be bothered.
Ah, fuck, I'm at a wall.
Hey, Bluepo. Can you underground from, like, there to there, please?
Where to who?
There to there. Done! I declare science to be done. After you get... Nope, you don't want that. You want green chips. Put that there. It's done. I just need undergrounds and splitters and all the things. Can we even do that science? Nope.
Oh, my hard bar.
Can we do that science?
Yes.
Yay! There's bars. So I found belt production. Is there an underground belt production? Nope.
Oh, that's another base down.
What you doing, Blooper?
Doubling
Why?
to keep up with the other ones.
Oh, they're all double, are they?
Kind of.
Okay.
No, and that can stay.
Yep. And they say I do spaghetti.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, it works. It doesn't work. Blooper.
Oh
Blooper.
no, I see
Blooper.
the problem.
Blooper. This requires water in this end and out this end, Blooper. Water is required
I
for
don't
steam.
understand.
Water is required for steam. Water is needed for steam.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's what it needs. Why is there excess science packs over here? Shove in lab. Done.
It's probably from before the splitter was programmed.
Okay. Huh? Oh, that's on that side. Okay. Alright, I'm with you now. I'm with it now. Alright. See, oil's backed up. You guys got too much oil. I'll break out the console commands and halve all the patch sizes.
Please don't. Crap.
Okay, hang on. There's burners. That needs to go into science. That needs to go in science. That needs to go in science. Oh, they can go back. Alright, we just need science to go faster.
I don't think it's a number of labs problem. It's just we need faster belts.
Oh no, it's not a lab problem. It's a, I don't care what the problem is. I found 5 labs. I'll put them down.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we could do what we did last time and go with a normal and a long-handed inserter and run 2 belts.
It didn't really work.
Why not?
Because of the new splitter dynamics or whatever.
Does that not work?
Well, I guess if you reach across, I don't know if red arms are fast enough.
They're probably not. But you just put down 2 of them.
I don't know. We can try. We should separate the labs if we do that.
But red belts are a long way away.
Yeah.
Well, I've played this once. Red belts are a long way away.
Space them out so we can put power poles. Oh wait, do we have no we don't. It's gonna say better power poles, but nope.
Okay, I'm back. And Bloop's done nothing.
Hey.
Hey? That's right, isn't it? You've done nothing.
Oh, it's not base down.
Cool. Now you just got to keep them down because expansion's slightly higher. Blame Stinson. He said it wasn't hard enough.
Fuck Houston.
Slightly higher than win. Are you saying you've adjusted it up since you've been on?
No. He said
Okay.
the last playthrough wasn't hard enough.
well, he may not be speaking for the bunch of us.
He said the biters that they're just not, yeah. So I upped it slightly.
They're just not biting enough.
Yeah, they're now really bitey.
I really want to see that in a Factorio changelog. Biters weren't bitey enough. Change biters to be more bitey.
There's an idea for the next community map. Put out a changelog.
Oh, Peanut's in Discord.
I am.
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's always easy when you're in Discord.
Oh, yeah.
That way you can hear the abuse.
That guy's gone. So I think Cole's something to go for. Well, that really big fuck off one south.
Oh, you could tell the Australian.
What?
By the use of Australian language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never noticed repairing stone walls had a different sound.
Yeah, ting ting ting.
Does it?
Yeah. Come down to where we are now. You can do it. There's something that's broken.
You know that's miles away, right?
It's right next to you.
Is it?
Yeah, there's multi run, broken one right here.
Okay.
Next to stone. Do you need repair packs?
No, I just crafted one. I'm a werewolf. It's fully health. Oh, cute. Well, there you go. I learnt something new. Bye, Peanut. Oh, wow. Chat's been active. I wasn't watching. I look forward to the next Stinson Express. The Stinson Express won't even fit on this map. It's hard capped. It won't fit. We start in Australia. Horizontal bus. Don't see them often. Really? The only bus I don't see often is a diagonal bus. There you go. Challenge for the next playthrough.
It has been done.
Really?
Challenge for the next playthrough. Yeah, probably on Reddit.
It's a very wiggly belt setup.
I saw Spenny did a diagonal in the middle of his bus, but I've never actually seen a diagonal bus.
Walls. Where are we getting walls?
Below stone bricks, it's the last smelter on the bottom.
The base has got no spaghetti, JD. Doesn't seem like there's any sushi. Well, the sushi's down here. We kept the sushi, you know, out of the way.
This was not made for doubling.
Yes, it was.
I mean, it can probably be done.
Stone. There it is.
I'm sure it'll work it out. I don't know how to work it out, but it'll work it out.
Oh, there's the walls.
I'm out of labs. That's a good sign. Nope, I found more labs. My labs. No, I'm stealing all labs. Stop putting down sodas. I'm serious. I'm going to do one whole side before I even worry about the other side. There seems to be 2 packs really, really heavily on this belt.
Seems to be a lot of number 7s.
Yeah. Blooper, did you break it?
I didn't do anything.
Alright. Eagle just got to work. Did you dig yourself out? No, we're pretty fine actually so far. So
You talking about
I'm talking about this whole mess.
you talking about the coal out there, Sonny?
Yes, out west.
Yeah, that's what I'm heading to now.
Okay, I ran out of ammo. I put a little dirt block out there. Just
Yeah, so we'll get back up
The-
there now.
they don't seem to be aware we're there yet. So
You put down a little ammo block just so you could start feeding the biters ammunition, right?
Well, just so I could say, don't build a base right in the middle of this coal like they did with our steel base up north.
Yeah, I got a screenshot of that.
You'd think they own the place.
They do. It's Australia. It's Australia, mate. Everything's out to bite you.
Does that mean it's time to start drinking?
Sure.
I do have 12-year-old scotch in the fridge.
Oh.
Duty free.
I actually got 5-year-old scotch somewhere. Well, no, I think it was 5 years old when I got it 5 or 6 years ago. Alright, I'm out of labs. We're just going to patch this side and hope for the best. Done. What is this? Wolf,
Hey.
what is this?
Let me put ammo on this stupid tree.
It's a loop-de-doo.
Yeah, trying to get the hell out of Dodge. You goddamn trees, I can't put ammo on the friggin' machine turret. That turret's good.
So yes, Eagle Andy, it's just Oz. This is like the Queensland-New South Wales border, if that helps at all.
Okay, we need to take this one out down here, Peanut. I think first. There's just a whole magnitude of them. Take the one out just to the left here. Actually, there's no worms, so we might actually get close and just throw some towers. Just throw them full of ammo.
I didn't start in the wall block because where I'd logged off was covered. I got teleported to the closest spot that's not covered. You meant to leave the middle unoccupied, Eagle. You did it wrong.
These guys haven't been by pollution as much yet. Yeah. Okay, this one over here. They want. Oh, okay, that one then. So I used to.
You want me
long
to just
range.
drop turrets so you can throw ammo in them?
Ah, it's all good, man. They're just there to give us some cover. Try and do this.
You know the funny thing? Pretty much all labs are running.
Okay, let's back off a bit. That one's got worms.
Let's get this one to the right real quick before we forget
Yes.
about it.
Yeah, I'll just grab the turrets back.
I would be impressed if JD, if I said I had scotch that was as old as I was.
That's impressive. Depends how old you are.
Depends on how old you are, and you know, the only way people have scotch that old is if they got a lot of money and bought it, or it was given to them, their parents, as like a, you know, congratulations, you were born present. And then I have great admiration that your parents didn't drink it.
We got a breach in the bottom right hand base.
I think that'd actually be a cool 21st birthday present. Here's some scotch we bought when you were born.
My brother did that for his daughter.
And he didn't drink it?
He's a rum drinker.
Ah. So he just didn't buy his flavour, okay.
Sorry, I should say my sister-in-law bought it. She knew he wouldn't drink it. Oh, this one's got worms, Peanut.
What is this? With things backing up. Oh, wow. Blooper, what is that?
More throughput.
Will that actually get us more throughput?
Hopefully.
I don't think so.
Well, because look, it's backing
Ram's
up here because it's going 2 belts into just one belt combined.
So what are you gonna
So I'm gonna take this side,
do?
swing it
Oh,
around,
hang on.
and bring it in.
No. Before you start taking belts. So you're going 2 belts to a half belt. So what happens if you did... that? That's that half dealt with. And then I need more area. And
Crap,
then...
look at that, mate.
As long as the packs stay on the same side of the belt.
Oh, don't die. No, don't die. Shit.
It's a
No,
successful map so far. No?
because each color of pack is only
Oopsie.
dedicated to one side of the belt.
Did I not keep
You're still limited to a total of 1 belt going down this like row of sorting.
Okay, but you've got 2 belts here. And I've split them so I'm dealing with half a belt here and half a belt here and half a belt here and half a belt here. Is that still not...
After the splitter that I'm standing on, there's only one half belt of packs coming to be sorted. We need 1 full belt.
And I can't just dump it on the other side of the belt?
No, because they have to stay on the
They have to
same
stay
side
on
of the
their
belt.
side of the belt. So it means you got to double all this shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so make it
mean,
so.
I can... Okay.
Unless you can see another way of doing it.
Not really.
Alright. In that case...
The original setup could do 16 items, and it would go on 1 belt.
Well, this still does 16 items, but now it's spread over 2 belts. And can we just cut that?
Oh, after clearing so many bases, I finally died.
Yeah, I'm
Make
not
sure
thinking of the
to-
turrets, sorry.
Make
Nah,
sure to
it's okay,
deposit your pistol.
The good
That
news is you get to come back to base for more ammo. Right?
I was starting to get low, actually.
That loop, JD, was limiting how many of that got put into the mix so that it wasn't overwhelming versus the other side.
Well, it should, because they were always prioritied, stop adding new ones. It
Right,
should.
but if it backs up on the priority input, the entire line that it's trying to process backs up. So the ones further to the right can't get put back into the system.
No, chat. We don't need smarts to make this work. Touch of Evil, I'm doing well. I'm probably way behind in chat because I'm looking at this spaghetti trying to work out how to make it better. So, what's holding up this line at the moment?
Yeah, see here, this one that I'm standing on is backed up, so it can't continue. So you have to take enough of those out. So your buffer is only that 1 belt long, basically.
So hang on. Output priority right. No, because if I give it more room, it's got room to run. Okay, that doesn't work.
See, if I pull these off, then that side should start moving again.
See, the bottom one's easy enough, because what you can do is you can do this, and it means anything that's excess through here will get dumped down into this belt. So
Now, where that
if
did I go?
pack number, whatever number that is, 7, backs up, the excess... Oh no, because it's filtered to that. Okay. Because
Did I
it's
die down?
filtered, they won't work.
Yeah. The easiest way to fix it would be to fill it up with ore on these ones that aren't used yet, and then when you switch over to the new item, just change those filters, and then they'll dump out and go over to this drain over here on the far right.
Yeah, but you don't... Like, do you really
And
need
then you'll just
ores
have
running around
placeholder
circles?
items.
But that's what I'm
What
saying.
it's, what it's doing is holding a space for it. So basically, if it's sushi'd around here, you need X amount of items. You know, say you need 100 of each item on the belt for it to function. And when you're taking this entire half, suddenly it's able to try and put 400 on there, and now and then it backs up because it doesn't have enough to. It's not. There's too many on it for it to remove them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Peanut, you know where I died?
There's a research for that.
Up
if that
north
helps.
by a bit.
You want to add smarts? Okay, so the easiest reason for not adding smarts is
And there's no room for smarts right now because there's no chests.
Hang on. Actually, no. Don't we have smarts? We got
Yeah, we do.
wires. Okay, so that's easy enough.
We can, but there's
Yeah, this isn't
the
working.
way this is set up, it won't receive smarts.
We
We have to redesign to add smarts, but
No, you don't.
um,
Why do you need to redesign?
what are you gonna control? Oh,
I'm just going to turn a belt off. So that...
It's already turned off because it's getting priority input on the splitter.
Hold.
Because there's items there, it won't move that lane of the belt. So this allows you to do it per lane instead of turning off the whole belt.
Oh shit.
But you want to stop new stuff going on the belt. That's what you really want to do.
Right, and because of the priority splitter, new stuff won't go into the system as long as there's some backed up ready to be recycled.
Yeah, but the
As soon as there's not any to be recycled, then it'll allow new...
the buffer's
items into
not
the
big
system.
enough, is the part I'm trying to get to.
Right. The buffer doesn't need to be big if it's filled with all the other items.
If it's
Or
perfectly
I-
balanced, but it's
or
Factorio.
that, or where I had... Well, now...
So if
can
you add an
even
extra
take-
loop,
If I add that extra loop back in here, then only a quarter of this amount is going into the system, and it won't blow it out.
how does that change anything?
You have to put it back in before these other splitters.
So what? Take it
So
up
when I
to
had
there.
it up here like this,
Where's
I
that
ran
connect to?
out of splitters.
Split up. There you go.
What's the despawn time on a body? It's like 15.
15 minutes.
Why the frack? Goddamn.
So now only 1/4 is going into the system, which is all we really want from one line of this. So when we later, when we add a second line, you take one of these out, and it has to join back in just before the last splitter, instead of before the second to last splitter. because it's going to have both types of items. Or it'll have 4 types of items.
JD, so chat says, JD, I think you're overcomplicating it. Just using yesterday's buffer chest design and connecting input belts would fix it. Yeah, it would. It would. That way you can say if the belt's full, stop buffering into a buffer chest. And that's the issue. This doesn't have enough of a buffer in it. Which means in theory, yes, you're right. If you get everything perfectly scaled out on the belts, but as soon as one goes short, it throws the scale out. And by people like what I'm about to do, going and dumping science directly into a lab, is going to fuck things up again.
No.
Actually, it doesn't.
Should.
Because everything is coming in to this last set of splitters to get 16 lanes down to what we're sending in to the labs. As long as there's items there, they will mix accordingly, and if they don't come off the belt, then they come back and they get priority splittered back in, so there's just no new ones ever coming back in. So even if what you're researching doesn't use that science, it ends up in the system in its allotted 16th of the belts, comes back and gets put back in. But the problem is when you add more than a 16th of a belt, then there's too much for it to recollect.
Or splitters decide to not do a left to right and they do a left left right because they go out by a tick, which happens. Alright, forget it. I'm done with labs. What else needs to be done?
Hey, question. Whatever happened to the triple undergrounds feeding them and then using the labs as chests to feed further into their labs thing?
It never happened. Not in this playthrough, at least. What the hell is this? Okay. Something got carried away.
Oh yeah, it's like way too expanded. I saw that.
Go away. That's my answer. Because that gives me assemblers I can do something else with. Okay, so you've got 2... You've got 1... Red size looks like.
What is a range do?
Peanut again.
What?
Yeah, I'm having bad luck today.
These bases aren't easy to kill.
Just didn't sort of never say you made it too easy. Ever again.
Oh, it's a good challenge. Like, it's good fun. It's definitely a challenge, that's for sure. So we just wiped this base out and they just moved back straight back in again.
So, is there any way for me to have a random chest I can dump science packs in that will automatically migrate off to science? Or no?
No, it has to be in the correct lane.
So,
You could, yeah, it has to be in the right lane. You're right.
don't like it.
If it's in the right lane, I mean,
that would also be a nice feature. The overflow feed back in, filtered.
Wait,
of course.
why not just throw it in a lab?
I did, but it's further to walk.
Oh well, that's a you problem.
Clowntown, thank you for the host, mate.
Here,
Welcome.
here, JD, I'll fix your problem.
Welcome everybody to the madhouse. We're stuck in Australia, and there's biters everywhere. They're out to kill us. Pretty much sums up the whole playthrough.
Is this one better?
It's one lab by itself.
No, it's just right here.
Oh, okay. That's
Check.
yeah, excellent. There's less distance to walk.
Okay.
Welcome, Clown. You were doing what, speedrun, wasn't it, today? I stopped by earlier. Was the speedrun successful? All speedruns, all days. I don't know how you do it, mate. I really don't. Jab! Thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the madhouse. It's only going to get worse from here. It's an open community map where everybody has said, well, I'm not going to say what they said because it's no longer PG-13. It's
There's
bad.
an abbreviation you can use.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Yeah. They said nasty things about me. Executed the first hour of the build. Got some reps in. Excellent. Excellent. Like I said, I don't know how you do the speedruns. Oh, it's just... it's too much Factorio. Is this the Reddit community map? No, this is my community map. This is so much worse. Well, Reddit does some interesting challenges. Last month we did race to the edge of the map, so we had 30 days to make it to the edge of the Factorio map. Good news, I think. We won. We made it all 1 million tiles. This time around, and for the record, the guys have already gone rip on the base once within the first 24 hours. This is the east coast of Australia, somewhere in Queensland. And that means Australia's about yo big. And... oh, they took out the biter base. The biters are mean. Where's the biter attack? Nobody's fighting. Except
Oh, we are.
Peanut, who's died multiple times. But
And
this is the lake they've gone to on combat to make it forward. Yeah. Biters are especially nasty because it's Australia. So yeah, it's an open community tab map. If you hit exclamation mark server and then exclamation mark mods, you can come and join and yeah.
Ammo.
Yeah, you put down the turrets. The important thing is to put ammo in them straight away. And
Yeah,
then
I'll fat-fingered it.
move the front one forward. So it takes, yep. And now they'll start shooting that. And then hopefully the worm gets taken out. Yeah.
Ah, crap. Don't die. I've only died once so far today doing this.
Only once.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a metal moment or what.
I don't know.
And yeah, to make things a little bit worse, we're running the 30 science pack mod with... where's that first tech? Automation. 15 times multiplier. Yeah, police are out the front, probably wondering who's been shooting at who. Yeah, no, I actually don't have the cops here that often. Well, even in the neighborhood all that often. It's really nice. We do have them go screaming through the roundabout right up front often. Okay. There's nothing for me to do.
Come kill biters.
Pass.
Go secure coal.
Where's Cole?
Coal's on its way.
That's why we were out here originally. It was for coal.
It's moving down the belt.
Sweet. Deaths haven't been in vain.
Let's fake full line bust this shit.
No.
Yep. Yep, fake 4-line bus. It's not a fake 4-line bus, it's a buffer.
Let's see.
So
That's
we...
Harvey Bay. That'd be.
Oh.
That'd be Fraser.
Oh, we're trying to work out where we are we?
I reckon we're around Brizzy.
Yeah, that's what I
Brisbane
figure
Gold
as
Coast
well.
do that.
My Queensland geography is a little bit sketchy.
I live in Brizzy.
Oh, good. So you'd be the person to know.
Because the most western point's Byron Bay, which is the most western point down there. That means those island, bottom line's probably Strady. Yeah, probably around Brizzy area.
Well, I know. It goes out to the east, then comes in just a little bit before you get to the border. So I'm figuring just below that iron patch somewhere is the border. Somewhere around about the 5 mil stone patch.
North of that. North of the 3.6 million.
Really?
Oh, so the iron in our base is probably actually close to the border.
I thought Queensland stuck out further than New South Wales.
No, Byron Bay is the most western point in Australia, and it's in New South Wales.
Well,
So I was right. There's Strady there. That's Morton. That's Fraser. So, where our coal patch is, down in the between those two coal patches inside our wall, that's Brizzy. That inlet just there, putting those two little islands, that's Brisbane.
Okay. There you go.
So we're
in
on the sunny
Queensland,
coast.
where it's hot all the time.
We should probably cut southeast for biter clearing.
I was gonna turn pollution back on. There's a base just to the north of where we are now, Peanut. That's getting encroached onto the. It's gonna be a problem for coal if we start mining more coal.
I'm getting ready to lay down a bunch more miners there. We probably need to just set up, an outer perimeter.
Yeah, I might come back up and do that then after I clear this base out because there's got no worms.
If we could set something up just beyond our pollution cloud, that would probably save us a lot of grief.
I doubt it. I know how the map's set up.
It won't save us from JD though.
Lady Tablehead. That's a cute name. Interesting one, but cute nonetheless. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madhouse. Who designed this lack of a bus? Oh, that's going to be awesome. Oh, that's even better.
So used to long reach.
You've been spoiled.
It's a quality of life thing.
Yeah.
You've been spoilt.
Or
It
even,
makes killing biter bases a lot easier.
same as even distribution.
Yep, you've been spoilt.
I've been playing my own solo games. Okay, coming up to put a perimeter around this coal patch and some turrets. Liberate what patch?
Probably the 505 stone to the south. Because, yeah, stone's getting really slim. 36k.
505 is pretty good. There's a little biter base there I have to go take out.
You probably find what was not a biter base is now suddenly a biter base.
Yeah.
Yeah, that base by that stone down there looks.
There's the 5.5 million, you got a 505k one.
Hey, Sonny, you got any more bricks?
I do.
I've got, yeah,
I have a
wait,
few
wait,
hundred. What do you need?
Tree clearing.
You could chop them.
Yeah,
Welcome,
there's not
champ, to
a
the
lot
game.
of wood.
And of course, if you jump on my Discord, you can jump on Joy's voice chat. Explanation. Discord without all caps, JD. Good job. There we go. For the first person who says the link doesn't work, click on it. Don't copy and paste it into Discord. It's not a Discord GG link. It's a Discord ME link. You just click. Clicky, clicky.
Yeah, that's a mistake I made.
Twilight! Thank you for the 50 bits, mate. When are you going to come join us in some of this madness? You got your PC back, don't you?
Who's asking for walls?
It was you having PC problems, wasn't it? I'm sure it was.
You know, that's hilarious.
There's some extra wall there in the middle of the coal patch.
Who needs it? Sunny?
Somebody was asking for it, so I just put it in a box.
Need money to buy the game. Oh. No suggestions.
And that's all my wall.
I got more on me. I'll come do some more down.
Again, there's a box in the middle of the coal patch.
Oh yeah. Just
That's that, that's that, that's that.
okay. We have a wall around coal now, at least.
Necro! Hello, mate. It's been a while, hasn't it? There's random bits of coal on the ground. Okay, that's that. Splitter in there. I should really. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That makes me feel a bit better. Been down the rabbit hole known as Dangerous, or so is that Dangerous the mod with the ore? Because that's yeah. Oh, you broke it, you thought. It was all prepped, ready to go.
Okay.
That underground to that underground to that one done. I just didn't want to fill my inventory with stone. To you two. That mod is crazy. Yes, it is. It would technically Jab. It would technically keep items from sitting at the end of the belt. But more importantly, we're using it to. So we're using it to take all the items on the right side of the belt and filter them off one at a time, with any excess that is not a Science Pack 4, a red Science Pack, a Science Pack 2, a green Science Pack, a Science Pack 7. Yes, this is coordinated. We all know what it's happening. Take anything that's not those items and shove it off into storage and keep the rest looping around and around and feeding our awesome lab design.
Okay, I'm gonna go back get some belt and set up a belt to go around that coal patch so it keeps ammo up to those turrets.
I've got belt if you want it.
I'm not going back. I need more turrets anyway.
Mind picking me up some piercing ammo while you're there?
Yeah,
I've
nice.
got 80 turrets and about 100 or 300 belt, if you'd like it.
Oh, if you want.
Right
Oh,
here.
I'm already almost back at the base.
Okay.
Because then I was going to head south to that 5 million stone.
5 million stone sounds awesome.
I might go do that then, if you boys want to do that around over there.
I can't
Well, I'll
believe
do it
it.
when I get
I'm putting down lights.
You light our world up, JD.
You what?
You said you light up our world.
Oh, do I?
Well, you're putting lights down.
Yeah.
Okay, Emma.
And I felt like pushing myself for having fun. I seem to set it sending random instead of peripheral noise. The ore is all insane. And no ore patches. My only question with setting it to random is, do you get uranium in the middle of everything else? Because if you do, that would suck. That would suck really bad. What was I doing? I was taking those, I was putting them down.
Okay. 5. Right, I need new armor first. Are we at the science that uses armor yet?
Uranium is group still group still random grouped together. Okay, so it's not so bad. I don't know. Do we have military? We do. Has somebody built it? Probably not.
No.
But that's okay. I now have a job to do.
Glad I could help.
That's appreciated. I needed something to do. I now know what I'm doing.
Steel. 50 steel. Is it- Oh,
Okay.
grenades. Why didn't I think of grenades?
I don't know. Grenades are awesome.
Yeah, I just realised I could have been using grenades this whole time. Freaking.
Yep, especially when thrown at biters.
Yeah, I didn't get kaboom. Yeah, there's base somewhere. There's gonna be grenades.
I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it.
I think I can. I think I can.
Mm-hmm.
I take coal.
Coal and
Follow the
iron.
coal belt. Follow the coal belt. That'd be the smart ploy. That's a no. Huh. We don't have grenades getting made.
Guess what I'm about to make?
Oh, you gonna do it, are you?
Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna pick.
It's needed for science.
Oh, you already got coal coming up here as well.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. I hope
So
that
yes.
wasn't a important power pole. Grenades. 8 of them. 1, 2. No, hang on. We get 2 of these, don't we? We do. So it means I
Peanut,
need.
do we want to supply from a different box for the other 2 sections of wall?
Oh no, I just assumed
Just
you
so
guys
it's
have been
broken
looping the
up.
whole thing.
Gotta be some.
Yeah, I suppose we could loop it. I had set it up as box fed.
Are we putting belts in a box anywhere?
Nope.
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
At the end of the first copper.
Blooper. South.
Yeah. Right next to Blooper.
Woohoo!
What's in that box? Alright.
Why is the coal belt a half coal belt? Okay. Oh, there's butters right there. Okay.
They're dead.
I need more coal. Okay, I can spaghetti that through there. And then you're now dead. So it gives me room to bring it up to there, onto there. Okay, so that's now a full coal belt. Which one's coal? This one's coal.
Oh, that's a big group. Oh, that's a big group.
Nah, it's not. It's a baby group. They're really just coming to give you cuddles.
Cuddles with their teeth.
I am short one inserter on this west turret.
Oh, the coal. Love it.
Out of things.
Okay, so it's this spider base that's attacking us. Okay. God, I need to be daytime, so I see the frack I'm doing.
Well, I did offer to turn it to daytime for everybody, and I got accused of cheating.
It's a little bit cheaty.
Well, I figured we're not going to have. Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, it'll be sometime towards the end of the month before we have night vision.
Well, I figured we're not going to have solar for at least a day. Let's see if that works. No. Oh, stupid keyboard. No, what's the command? Well, it worked anyway. Oh, wow.
What?
That looks worse. You're going to end up more often... Okay, but hang on. So... Oh, I've lost... So more often than not... You don't have... So that's a patch of uranium, so to speak. So most of it's just normal random with everything but uranium. Yeah, that's still not so bad. Belts. Belts. Belts.
I'm gonna drink soon.
Long-handed, long-handed, long-handed. Power, power,
Oi.
power.
No touchy.
Lots of copper, a little bit of steel. Little bit of steel. Lots of copper. Iron. Pump jacks are considered -2. Yes. Yeah, I know that. I looked at the mod. So I looked at the mod and actually doing a playthrough of the mod a year ago. With, if anybody's been watching for a while, Mathicus and Mortified. And then schedules got changed and shit, and basically we never got around to it. So yeah, I know the mod well, and I've it's one I really wish I'd gotten to a long time ago, because it looks painful, and everybody likes watching me suffer. That goes there. And we'll put that there. Nope, we won't put that there. I really should make a steel pickaxe.
God damn it.
That's 2 down. Somebody found a worm.
Halfway through trying to get this 5mm coal, 5mm stone done.
You want painful? Imagine this with Bob's Angels. Yeah, no, pass. That's what I want. Nope. Boom, 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 boom. What am I doing? I'm coming back to get coal. That's what I'm doing. Don't really want those, but okay. Coal. That's what I wanted. Craft that faster.
How you going down there, Peanut?
Yeah, I'm down here.
How you going? Surviving?
Mistakes are happening.
You say Steve.
No, I said mistake. Mistake. So I want to come through there. Sure, JD. Just that goes right through there and right through there. And I never spaghetti before in my life. What is that?
Oh wow, I'm out of ammo. Shit.
You did not empty the chest enough when you arrived.
No, I died, and
no.
unfortunately the turrets got done.
No, no, give me back that bit of stone. Stupid. Okay, coal is fixed. Well, remember, every single time you die, you gotta put your pistol in the magical spawn box.
Oh, shit, I forgot that.
It's important, it's for science! Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I wish there was another way to heal other than goddamn fish.
Yeah, you won't get fish on this map.
Maybe we should set up a gate near spawn so that it only opens when you put your pistol in.
That's a good idea.
I don't think we have gates research.
I don't think we do.
I almost
Actually,
got him.
We've got them on a belt. That makes life so much easier. No bugger.
Yeah, my pistol in.
What do we need? I need 20 iron plate, 10 copper, and 10 gears. Yeah, sure. Sure, JD. We're gonna make this work somehow. Really? I'm out of inserters?
Thanks, mate.
Hi, Jab. Hi, Jab. Coppers there. Okay.
I don't know that number. Now, where did I die?
That's an age-old question.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of biter bodies around, so I can't actually see my own body.
Uh-huh. There's a research we have to fix that. It's just 1,500 packs to get to it.
Has anyone seen a dead Sven?
Oh boy.
What on earth? Clip
Oh, there he is.
explosives cost 500 explosives and an atomic bomb and a bunch of other stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, people complained when I said there wouldn't be cliff explosives. So I said, fine, I'll put cliff explosives back in.
Yeah?
Are you still complaining about cliff explosives?
I'm shocked.
You're shocked that there was an off-the-shelf mod that did this for me?
It's so
What the hell
expensive.
is that? That's gears.
Yeah, it's probably used in science. At least I died inside the wall this time.
I don't think this is going to work, but okay.
Oh, sorry, bro. I thought you were AFK.
I will.
Can you pick up copper fast enough? Yes. Okay.
This 505, 505,000 stone's pretty safe.
Cool. Well, we'll send a mining team down.
Still work on the 5 million one, but the 500,000 one's pretty good.
I didn't know there were two.
Yeah, there's a 500 that's close to the base, and there's this 5 million try and do next.
Actually,
We're getting there.
crap, power poles. No, one output. Oh, bugger it.
Yes, off.
That's the sound of a biter attack.
That's the sound of an
I don't know.
angry Aussie.
I don't understand why Science 4 isn't keeping up.
What's involved in Science 4? Myself doth. Thank you for the follow.
Blue inserters and lamps.
Blue inserters and lamps.
It's running full speed, but
How long does it take to
it's
craft?
not keeping up. 5 seconds for 7.
Then it should be more than enough.
Okay, that's that base taken care of. Now,
Alright, somebody else's job is going to be hooking
okay, 5 million stones clear.
the output from these labs into science because I've got to go. Copy, paste. So, this is my last chance to beg you all to follow me because you know you want to. All 70, what? 72 of you. You know you want to follow. Because we do these sort of interesting, let's go with interesting community maps every month. And yeah, this one features Australia, last one featured Racing to the Edge of the Map, which hopefully I get a Reddit post done in the next couple of days and you can read all about it on there and download the map and watch your computer burn out because it says, no, Factorio should really not use 20 gigs of RAM because that's just not normal. Which is pretty much sums up our community maps, right? Anyway, I gotta run. We've made more science. As I said, this is an open community map, so if you follow me here, hit me up on Discord. Yeah, follow me. And then join the Discord channel. You can get all the details on how to jump on the map at any time. And it runs 24/7. Buffalo Chips, there you go. Thank you for listening to my pleads. Always appreciate it. And somebody else also at the end of science needs to add some chests to store the extra crap. Because we really want gun turrets, grenades, and probably AP ammo stored up. Just a little bit of spares for, you know, throwing at the biters.
That would be very nice.
Yeah. Filter inserters. Filter inserters, a couple of boxes.
Okay, Where's the next big one?
Anyway, I gotta run. Thank you guys for watching. I mean, I have a server with 90 gig. I mean, I have a server with 96 gig. I could do this. Yeah, but yeah, server with 96 gig probably doesn't have a graphics card. And if it does, it's probably not going to run Factorio terribly well. Oh, look, 32 gig, you're fine. You know, I've got 16 gig and it just dumped a whole lot to the page file and then rinse and repeat. Anyway, I gotta run. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow or day after, because I tend to log on the community map at least once a day to help laugh at the people attempting to capture and beat up the Australian wildlife. We just need a kangaroo every now and then, we'll be set. Anyway, go around. Thank you guys for watching, and is there anybody else doing Factorio? There's Video Game Geek, who's doing 7 Days to Die. So, we'll go raid Video Game... Is it Game or Gamer Geek? Video Game Geek.
I was leaving room for balances, Peanut. Fair
No.
enough.
Oh, I forgot the numbers on the end. 1970. Yep, go tell him the Australian wildlife wants to eat him too. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
I don't want them forcing, releases. The Factorio devs,
Alright, let's see.
They should, Whoa, what's this? JD Plays rated with 21! Hello, sir! How you doing? JD Plays, how you doing?
Nice.
There's a server in
JD.
Sydney.
What's up, dude?
What's up? Hey!
Or where's the server?
Yes it is,
Hey,
currently.
JD Plays, how you doing?